they are unable to obtain access to um, this new medical drug because of the tariffs that a developed nation may that the developing nation may put on imports from foreign countries. And for me, I feel like that with certain products, like medical products, that I would like to see if the WTO or the GATT could possibly either get rid of these regulations that inhibit developing economies, and not only them from growing, but people in developing countries from thriving, and or they could change or implement a new regulation of which certain products could be taxed or have tariffs on them. So finally, the fourth thing that stuck to me that I was very excited about talking about in class is is microfinance and microloans. So for me in particular, this topic was very interesting and stuck with me because that is something that is I want a field that I really want to go into. Because I do believe that microfinance can help developing nations grow economically, and those people who do not have access to starting a business to help them gain access through loans. So, um, how I think I'll start with how this came about. And so earlier, when globalization and trade was kicking off, early 20th century, um, countries or developed nations saw that developing nations were not growing, and they thought what would help is a top-down economic system, is by providing aid or giving aid to heads of governments in these developing nations, and that somehow the money would trickle down from the government to the people who need it, and then they will pay people for doing like certain jobs, and then the money will be recycled back into the economy, and so on and so forth. But the problem with aid is that there are certain internal issues that a country can have that will cause aid not to come from the top to where it's supposed to be to regular people who are working. And such stuff as corrupt leaders, that is